By the title of the video, I'm going to be doing a story time. I haven't done one of these in a long time just because I feel like I'm not the best storyteller, which is fine. But these are some of the videos that I think blow up a lot of YouTubers. Not saying that, you know, I want to blow up or anything. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, you know, if that's what happens, then that's what happens. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get started. So this story takes place literally today. Today's a Saturday when I'm filming this. So I went to this concert with my parents. We love this artist. It's a Spanish artist, so I don't really. We arrive, and you know, we get there, we sit down and everything, and I noticed this guy, like, we're sitting like on the right side and he's sitting on like the left / middle section, and we're like a couple rows back and he's like a couple rows forward, if that makes sense. So not directly next to each other or anything like that. So I'm behind and he's a little bit in the front. So it's my dad, my mom, and me. And then I noticed as, like, you know, the concert's going on and everything, you know, we're all vibing and everything like that, and out of nowhere I noticed he looks back, and I was looking down, so I kind of like look up like this. Oh, and keep in mind, when I first saw this guy, I was like, wait, he's kind of cute and attractive, like, not gonna lie. So when I look up, and I was like, that did not just happen, right? Like, the guy that I find attractive out of this room full of thousands of people, he looks at me, and like we lock eyes, you know. So I'm like staring at him and he looks away because I feel like he, you know, didn't expect it. I didn't expect it. I like smiled, but like, what was that, you know? So I thought it was weird. I don't know. So, you know, time goes on, you know, we take a break, if you will, and we go get drinks and snacks and stuff like that. So a little bit more time goes by, and you guys, the first time he did it, I was like, okay, he's not gonna do it again, you know, like, what are the chances? What are the odds? We're sitting down, and you know, because like it's kind of like a slower song, so we're like, let's sit down, you know, we needed to take a break, you know, to eat our snacks and drink our drinks, whatever. And then after that, you know, we're ready to get up and start, you know, dancing and having fun again. He does kind of want to, he does it again, like, you know, trying to like play it off. And I like look, and this time I was like more like in shock, like he did not just do it again, you know. And so we're like locked in. I don't remember who broke eye contact this time, but I was just like in shock, and I was like, no way, you know, kind of like giddy. And I was like, why is he like looking at me, you know, like, what is going on? And so, you know, I just have to like act like nothing, because then, you know, whatever. So then it's getting towards the end of the con. So like in my head, I literally was like, if he looks one last time, he's trying to tell me something. Because, you know, guys, like, they're so predictable in my opinion. So it's like, if he looks one more time, he wants something, or I don't know. So we're getting towards the end. He does it, and you know, I look at him, and keep in mind, my parents are right next to me. They can see me, and they can see him. So the balls this guy had, and so this time, like, I look at him and I was like, no way, he did it a third time. Third time's the charm. And this time I literally look away because I'm like, bro, my parents are right next to me. You know, you're gonna get caught. Here are my thoughts. I forgot to mention that he had a girl this whole time he was doing that. Now you may be like, how do you know? Like, maybe it was his sister, cousin, whatever. When there was a moment in time, if you guys remember in the story, when we were sitting down, they were holding hands. And so I was like, yeah, that's his boo thing. And so that's why at first, like when I had first seen him, this was before anything. Like I saw him and I was like, oh my god, like in my head, like he's cute, he's attractive, whatever. And so when he started doing what he was doing, like looking at me, you know, like he had to fully turn his body and like he was looking at me in a seductive way. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And so I was like, wait, what? I was kind of like, you know, flattered, but at the same time I was like, oh, your girl is right next to you, you know? And so I know you guys are probably thinking like, oh my god, you should be happy, like, yes girl, go get him, whatever. But it's also one of those things where it's like, let me put it this way. If your girlfriend or boyfriend, you know, they can look at whoever, you know, obviously there's a bunch of beautiful people in this world, but there's a difference. If they think that, oh, you know, that guy has a nice fit or that girl's bag is really cute, and that's fine. But, you know, if you start saying like, oh, she has pretty eyes or she has a nice body or he has a nice body, it's like, like, there's a difference. Or like, you know, you can look at somebody once and be like, okay, you know, she's cute, he's cute, whatever. But once you look at them not once, not twice, but 3 times, it's like, what do you want? What do you want from them, you know? Is if he's doing it to me while he has a girl, let's say I was with him, he would do the same thing. He would be looking at other girls. And that's just how guys are, you know? And like I said, it's fine, but there's a difference. So poor homegirl, if you're watching this, which I highly doubt it. But I know you're gonna be like, did the girl ever notice? No, she never looked back. The 3 times that he looked at me, she was just facing forward the whole time. Now I don't know if she's used to her man looking at other girls and she's kind of like whatever. Cause you know you can't really break up for someone for like looking at them. I don't know. Or maybe she did notice, she just didn't say anything. But I was shocked. But if I were her, because you know we're smarter than men. Sorry, not sorry. I would have pretended like I was grabbing something out of my purse, or you know, like, oops, I dropped something, and looked back, look away, and then turn back around, and not even tell the guy, or like, you know, wait a good like 30, even an hour after the guy does it, so that you know he doesn't know that you know. But yeah, that's my story time. Ladies, stay safe out there. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, comment down below if you think that is cheating. Would you have said something? What would you do? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.